Part 2, that 1111 portal timer went off at 11:11. This is going to be part 2. I forgot I'd set that this morning, and I said that right at the part of where it said I welcome new opportunities and I welcome new beginnings. 17 on the timer. So in love and relationships, we're going to get to that part. Okay, so the 1111 love and relationships. So if you're single, you may be aligning with a significant relationship, and that can mean outside of just a partner. It can mean many things, okay? A soulmate or a spiritually aligned partner may be entering your life. And it's also a reminder to love yourself first. If you're seeing that 1111, it's just another reminder to continue to love yourself first, okay? All right, self-worth attracts healthy love. So again, aligning with and as a reminder to love yourself first, your self-worth, and you're worthy of it all. So you loving you first, you pouring into your cup first, creates healthy love, not just for you, but those energies and frequencies that are now going to be in alignment with you. All right. So in a relationship, if you're already in a relationship, the connection may deepen or it may be tested. So it can happen in both ways. So it also might be that you're deepening your connection, you're being forced and you're being tested to wake up, to address things that you haven't been addressed, right? Going into, you've been guided to communicate openly, truthfully. Stop swallowing your words. Speak up. Quit worrying about, again, if you're being triggered about, 144 on the timer, I like to use abandonment as a big one, that you're afraid of speaking your truth or saying, standing in your authentic self, that you're afraid this person's going to leave. Well, if that is part of this test, if your relationship is meant to be deepened, it will be. And if it's not, you will release each other, okay? In a loving way. So stop swallowing your truth or your words, okay? It can signal a new phase in your commitment, healing of this commitment, or transformation of this commitment. 2 on the timer. If a relationship feels forced or draining, the 1111 may be asking you to realign or let it go. I'm going to say that again. Seeing the 1111, if you're in a relationship, if you feel like your relationship is being forced or is being drained or whatever it is, and you know specifically if this message is for you, this part of it, the 1111 is asking you to realign, maybe to do the healing work, to speak your truth, and or just it's time to let it go lovingly. The connection, the fun part with the twin souls, because I am a twin soul, the 1111 is very significant, seen in 2s and 11s and all of that. There's all these power numbers and these master numbers that are very potent. 311 on the timer. So 1111 is one of the strongest twin soul key codes, signs, synchronicities, activations, portals. So it will not surprise me if there are more twin souls that come into connection in physical union after this portal. You were activated during the Gemini full moon in December. If you are not already in physical union, definitely if you can feel your person, I would guarantee what's coming through right now is that you're going to be in union after this portal date, because it's massive for the twin souls. And it's because you are meant to come into union because you got work to do. And your work might just be showing physical, public displays of physical affection in different spaces, because you will activate people just by loving on each other authentically and truly. You might have a deeper mission. You might have a deeper mission with the collective moving forward, but it is a mission together. So that's why it's important now more than ever that you've had to go through all of the work. You've had to do all of the healing. You've had to have the separation and the unions, all of this, so you can come into that final union and your purpose and for your divine mission. All right. So the 1111 numbers is recognition. And you are about, the recognition of this is the recognition of that you are about to meet. If you meet, you're about to meet your twin soul if you are already in union. Okay, so if you're already in union, like I said, it's just you are being up leveled in that relationship. The 1111 activation for the twin souls is the connection is triggering a spiritual growth. It's triggering a spiritual awakening. So it is not the pink fluffy stuff. It is outside of just relationships. and romance. Sorry, I meant to say it's outside of romance, not meant to say romance. I meant to say romance instead of relationship. Sorry. So the activation for the 1111 for the twin souls here is the connection is triggering a spiritual growth, is triggering a spiritual awakening. And that's what happened to us last year. All right, me and my twin soul. In the divine feminine awakens first, and the divine masculine awakens next. But again, the divine feminine does the heavy lifting in this awakening process. You can go down and get that information. I will try to post some information on that. Videos and or other YouTube channels. Line of God is good, Brandon Tobias, and there's another one that I can't think of, but I'll try and post those 3 channels that if you feel in resonance that you may be part of a twin soul connection. I like to use twin soul instead of twin flame for a lot of reasons, but if you feel in resonance, you can go see if that's for that. 555 on the timer. All right. So the other thing with the 1111, it's the mirroring aspect. So you are basically a mirror of each other. So again, I've heard this described as you've got this oversoul. There's many layers to your oversoul, but octopus tentacles. So 1 spark, 2 spark, 3 spark, different aspects of your oversoul. So this is a twin soul connection, or sorry, this is a soulmate connection. All right, soulmate connection, or like a soul family connection. A twin soul connection is this spark is literally split itself now again in 2 other sparks, and now you're in 2 physical bodies, if that makes sense. And gender has nothing to do with it. It's what frequency you hold, okay? And there are more twin souls now incarnated for a reason right now on planet Earth, okay? So again, don't make this message fit if it doesn't fit for this part of this this channeling, okay? So the mirroring, so you mirror your twin soul. It's a reflection of your inner work, your wounds, and your strengths. So your twin soul is going to reflect your strengths, your wounds, and the inner work that you need to do. Okay? It's a mirror of yourself. Okay? So the twin soul connections often come with intense attractions, highs and lows, emotional highs and lows, and periods of separation and reunion. Okay? Periods of separation and reunion. The 1111 reminds you that the purpose of the twin soul journey is growth and return back to self. It is an activation as part of this awakening process. This is just what you key coded 744. You and your twin soul aspect coded yourself to trigger, activate, and awaken during this time. It's not just romance, okay? It's not the pink fluffy stuff, that's for sure. So the runner and the chaser. So do you resonate with being a runner or a chaser? So if you resonate with being the runner, whether your physical avatar is male or female, you are we hold both essence, divine feminine and masculine. That's why part of this journey is to balance between the feminine and the masculine. But you embody more of the frequency of the divine masculine if you are the runner in the twin soul connection. And if you are the chaser, and you'll fucking know, this will resonate with you. You will get confirmation whether it's full body tingles, ringing in the ears, tingling on the crown. You'll start seeing signs, synchronicities, and key codes around this after this transmission. As if you are the chasing energy, you embody more of the divine feminine. Me, divine feminine, my partner, divine masculine. Me, the chaser, he be the runner. So when you keep seeing the 111 and so this is now we're stepping out of this twin soul conversation. So when you keep seeing the 111s, think of it as a pause button from the universe. Again, asking you to pause, to be still, to be aware. So stop and breathe and be present. Let's do it right now again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 922 when I open my eyes. So notice your thoughts, because your thoughts are powerful in this moment. Set an intention. Okay. Clarity over chaos. So set that clarification over the chaos. Choose alignment. Okay. So you want to choose alignment and act from love, not from fear. Trust your intuition. Your guidance is subtle, but it's real. So sometimes it's very, very subtle. Okay. So again, going back to what I feel is real, what I see is real, what I hear is real, what I know is real, Okay. Ask yourself, what am I being? What am I being? All right, so ask yourself. Numerology, master number. So there's a numerology aspect around it. The master number 111, it's a portal number. 1, leadership, creation, independence. 1-1, intuition, spiritual alignment, insight. 1-1-1-1, amplified manifestation, spiritual abundance, and spiritual awareness. See it as a gateway to your higher consciousness, to your higher self. So it is a portal, it is a gateway to connect more deeply with your higher self, your superconscious self. It's a moment when thoughts shape reality. It's a sign you are stepping into your life purpose. All right. So your final messages on the 111 is align your thoughts, trust your process, step into your truth, show up when you are ready for growth in love, spirit, and purpose. 1101 on the timer. So align with your thoughts, trust your process, step into your truth, show up when you're ready for growth in love, spirit, and purpose. 1111 on the timer. You cannot make this shit up. That is the end of this message. I will talk to you soon. Have a beautiful portal day. Love yourself, nourish yourself. Take care of you first, boo. Love you. Bye.